Yoga is a spiritual and mental practice that has existed as part of human life for as long as we can remember. And yet, it has taken many different forms over the years. In present times, it is often taught as a physical exercise. I will be speaking to various teachers and students of yoga about how they think it has adapted to the modern world and what it means to them personally, while also searching for an answer to the question, what is yoga?
Yoga is a way of life. It's not just a physical practice. It's not an exercise class. It's not about your body. It's about your whole outlook on life. Yoga is a philosophy. It's about how you treat yourself, how you treat other people, how receptive you are to things, how you react to changes.
To me, yoga is like an all-round tonic for the body and the mind. It's the only thing which kind of works out all of you, your body and your mind, and leaves you feeling better all round afterwards.
I find it very relaxing. I also find it's really good in terms of back pain and being supple and being able to move better as well as managing breathing and mood. It just general around good feeling.
How did you become interested in teaching yoga?
Well, I was a classroom teacher. I've always been a teacher. I went to school to be a teacher, and I used to teach high school English. And at the same time, I was always a yoga practitioner. So I used to teach during the daytimes, and then at night I went to yoga classes. And I really loved my yoga practice. I really, really enjoyed it. And I loved the people that I came into contact with doing it. And I thought how wonderful it would be to teach people something that they chose to learn and they chose to apply themselves to. So really it was the yoga itself that made me want to carry on teaching, because it was something that people were attracted to and took a great benefit from. And I could see the benefit of their learning in their bodies and in their attitudes. So I found the teaching of the yoga so much more rewarding of a subject to teach, that I decided then to stop teaching in schools and focus my teaching in the yoga world.
How did you find out about the Aqua yoga classes in York originally?
I am a member at the Royal York Gym, and when I signed up and started going, I noticed one of the classes they had on there was Aqua Yoga, although I'd started doing the usual mat-based yoga to start with, and the teacher then moved on to Aqua Yoga, so I joined that class too. What
is your opinion of Laurie and her teaching methods?
The first thing to say about Laurie is she's an incredibly warm person, really welcoming. As soon as you walk through the door, she greets you with this great air of excitement and seems incredibly pleased that you're there. When I started her classes, I'd been doing a different kind of yoga called Iyengar yoga for a long time, for about a decade. And Laurie's classes were very different from that, and had to get used to them a bit. They seemed a bit less kind of rigorous at first, and she had music playing quietly in the background. I wasn't used to that. But I've come to really appreciate her teaching, and I really respect her as a teacher. It's gentle, it's not pushy, and that's intentional on her part. She's never critical. She never makes you feel you're doing something wrong or you're doing something badly. She'll always make you feel good about yourself.
What does yoga mean to you, and would you recommend the practice to others?
Oh, absolutely. I've definitely recommended yoga to other people.
Would I recommend it? Yes, definitely. Recommend it to everyone. I think the world would be a much better place if everyone did yoga.
For me, it's been quite transformative in some ways. I guess I found it quite liberating in a way. It liberated me from preconceptions about what I could and couldn't do physically, and it liberated me from old patterns of thinking that I had to do things a certain way or be a certain type of person or have a certain kind of job.
Based on these testimonies, I can definitively conclude that yoga is so much more than just a spiritual and physical exercise. It is also a lifestyle which we can all take out into the world, and we can also use yoga to shape our own lives as well as the kind of people we want to be.